He says call him Gus. And he actually has something quite profound to say. He says that, of course, magic is simply science that you haven't discovered yet or don't understand how it works. And many of us know that. But he says to find the magic, you need to suspend the belief that you already know how it works. If you believe A plus B equals C, then it will. But if you have no idea what will happen, then you leave the space for magic to happen in your life. And he says that trees know this and they still don't always follow that plan. He says that there are many trees who believe that they understand the way of the world because they have access to the understanding of the way of the world. Just as people get set in their ways, trees can also forget that change is inevitable. And so he stands here at the edge of the parking lot to remind people that change is inevitable and magic happens every single day. She says physical pain is about disbelief. We know physical pain is communication from the body, allowing you to know when something is not supportive or is not congruent with what you want or desire. And this tree adds to that by saying it is about disbelief that anything or something specific could be how you wanted it. So you don't believe in yourself, or you don't believe in what you want, or that it is achievable. And she says it doesn't matter what you believe as long as it's something you didn't believe before. Because every new belief builds the experience of inevitable change. She sheds her disbelief. With every new moment comes new possibilities and new things to believe or new things to believe in. And so her bark sheds because she sheds her disbelief. She says it's a constant cycle, shedding what you didn't believe yesterday. She says minds were meant to be changed. Holding so tight to something you believe only keeps you from understanding the beauty of what it is that you are being given. She's very pretty. Can I touch it? No, don't touch it? Okay. What is that? I want to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to touch it. She says it's something it's not time for yet. There's a parasite of sorts on her. At least what we assume is a parasite. A mold of sorts. But it's supposed to be here. a very interesting place. But the mold is supposed to be here, and it helps her. It helps her transition to the next phase, whatever that means. And there are these here, but this is something very different. It's like a bubble in her bark, but she says it's not her bark, it's her insides. And it's supposed to be there, and it's a very, very good thing. And for me, it's just shiny. And I don't know why, but it's shiny and I want to touch it. If you stop believing in the possible, then the impossible becomes available to you. She says new things are coming, and it's only by believing in magic that we'll be able to even experience them, much less understand them. She says that there was a time when people had to suspend their belief to understand that trees were even alive. There was a time when people had to suspend their belief that possibly trees could be intelligent. And now there is so much science and so much understanding of the way trees physically communicate. And it's just one short leap from that of suspending your belief to find the magic in communication with trees. To understand that they are living and they are breathing of sorts. That they understand all that goes on around them. They enjoy watching life from where they are. And she says personally, she really loves that so many people come to see her. She just wishes they would listen. She knows things they don't, and she tells them these things, but they do not listen and they do not understand. She says, so if you want to listen, come see her. She will tell you endless amounts of volumes of information the longer you listen. She says that we are not so different. No, humans are not rooted to the earth, and trees cannot walk around. But we feel and we experience and we understand similarly. We have a similar penchant for connection, which when misinterpreted allows for people to deny themselves for others. It allows trees to sacrifice themselves completely for others, but she says neither of these things are necessary. When you understand connection, you understand that a connection does not come from whether someone likes you or not, but it comes from the fact that you exist. It is inevitable, and it simply is. For trees, because of the connection, no one tree has to sacrifice itself completely for another to help. All the trees can help. All the trees can connect. There is no savior and there is no victim. There is only community and understanding and a willingness to receive what is being given to you. She says, so suspend your belief. Believe Believe the impossible. Believe the unbelievable. Believe that trees float and people fly. Believe that magic exists in everyday life. And you will see the truth of your reality.